So I was taking a walk in the rain, and the chain-link fence, the narrow gap between the buildings, and the greenery leading to a tangle of trees in the distance really caught my attention. I picked this paper because I liked the soft red brick color and its rougher texture. Framing up the paper with tape and adding some extra pieces to help reduce warping. I'm starting the underpainting with titanium white. I'll probably need to put down a couple coats. I want the iridescent pearl to help give a bit of shimmer to the sky. Iridescent silver will be the underpainting for the rest of the piece. It's very reflective on this paper. For some darkening and gritty texture, I'm scrubbing in some Micaceous iron oxide. Another coat of white. Now I'm mixing some lamp black with the silver to tone down the shine and deepen the right side wall. I want to warm up the sidewalk color a bit, so I'm using interference gold. Its cool toned reflect should keep the color from getting too warm. Interference blue gives the sky the faintest touch of blue shimmer, while also looking almost cream-colored from certain angles. I'm mixing more iron oxide with silver and adding that to the gray wall and the warmer sidewalk. I let the underpainting dry for a bit, then I can get into some of the more vibrant colors. I'm starting with a mixture of sap green and iridescent gold for the foliage. Then I blend in some Chromium Oxide green to add some deeper dimensions to the leafiness. I'm using a light wash of burnt umber on the white wall, almost like a pencil sketch. Manganese blue hue matches the bit of graffiti on the white wall almost exactly. I'm enjoying making these swirls. This orange block printing ink is incredibly thick, but surprisingly translucent, it really captures the traffic cone color. The black gold works as a softer, warmer black for the barred-up windows. I smudge the edges a bit with a dry brush. Then I use the black gold to create some perspective lines on the gray wall. And I really like the effect. Mixing black gold with iridescent copper to capture some of the rustiness of the barred windows. And lightening that mix with interference gold for the rusty barrel. I dab some lamp black on the windows. Then blend it with a dry brush. I use the remaining paint on the dry brush to add very faint line details to the gray wall and the sidewalk. This thin line of brick at the edge of the gray wall is one of my favorite bits, and the copper is just right. I mix in some black gold with the chromium green to put some shadows into the foliage. I'm pretty much done with painting, but I'm not finished with the piece. I really liked how the chain link fence framed the narrow space in the video, so I had the idea to draw a silvery rectangle on the painting. I'm trying out my idea using a translucent sticky note that I've cut down to the size I want, along with a ruler and a sparkly gel roller pen. Now that I've got the shape down, I'm going back over the lines with the pen to make the sparkle stand out a little more. It's day 2, and I decided to do some painting touch-up, extending one of the rusty barred windows using a mix of black gold and copper. I've also decided to keep the sticky note as part of the piece. There's something I really like about how it makes the center rectangle more muted and matte than the shimmery paint around it. I used a few pieces of double-sided tape to hold down the bottom edge. I'm removing the framing tape. And here's the finished piece. When I started, I had the idea to paint it like I was looking at the video without my glasses on, so everything would be blurry and indistinct. By the time I got to the end, however, I realized it did need something with a firm edge. I was surprised by how much I liked the sticky note's ability to be both sharp and soft, even if the bottom edge won't stay stuck down the way I want. So yeah, another really good walk.